Welcome to Daily Plunge. We are in the book of Revelation, chapter 12, verses 1 through 6. Now, John is telling us about what is happening in the spiritual realm, in the spiritual dimension of reality. And he says there's a great sign of a woman who is clothed with the heavenly host, with the sun, the moon, and with 12 stars. Now, 12, we always know, is a symbol for Israel, and it is a symbol for the 12 apostles and the church. And so this woman represents the community of God, the people of God, out of who is pregnant with the promise, the prophecy of the Messiah. And then she's about to give birth, but then in verse 3 comes another sign. And it's an enormous, red, hideous dragon, right? And he's got 7 heads and 10 horns and 7 crowns. And to recognize that this is, again, this is Satan. And the seven heads, it's multifaceted, right? It's 10 horns, horns being a sign of power. And Satan is powerful, more powerful than us. And 7 crowns in that it has power. It has authority in this world that we despise, but it exercises dominion. And its tail sweeps a third of the stars out of the sky, and it's going to battle. And the thing I want you to ask yourself, do you ever have spiritual battles? Do any of us have spiritual struggles? You should expect them. They should be part of your everyday life because you are to be going against the king, the ruler of this world. And that's why it's hard to grow as a disciple. That's why it's so hard to build a strong Christian marriage or to raise, God-fearing children or to be persistent in prayer because we are in a spiritual battle. Of course it's hard. And in the battle, the one we're battling against is far stronger than us. And so the woman gives birth, and she gives birth to the Messiah, right? To, as it says in verse 5, a son, a male child who will rule the nations with an iron scepter. I mean, this is straight out of Old Testament prophecy. We know that this is a reference to Christ. And the child was snatched up to God and to his throne. How was Jesus delivered from Satan here on earth? He died on the cross and was resurrected. The devil thought that the cross was going to be the end of the Messiah, but instead it becomes his exaltation, his throne, and he is exalted to heaven. And the woman then flees into the wilderness and is protected by God. And so to think about that, yes, we, the church, go through spiritual battle. We go through warfare with Satan, but God has won this, and that's our champion. That's our conqueror. Don't expect this battle to be easy. Look to Christ, because Satan might do battle against the outer person, the outer temple, as we talked about in chapter 11. But our inner life is hidden in Christ, and you are secure with Jesus Christ. Thanks, friends. Have a blessed day.